This is the first one. It's on. This is the second one. Looks better. This is the third one. Quality control. Now, this and this was dim, this was bright. Which one of these, if you didn't see the one unraveled, would you suspect is broken? That's right. Okay, so this one doesn't work. This one works and has a bright light. This one works and doesn't have a bright light. The broken one doesn't have a bright light. This one works, doesn't have a bright light. This one doesn't work. This one works. All the way works. Imagine going to the store and buying 12 eggs and getting only 8 in your dozen. This is not a fair deal because this is a brand spanking new battery. But it's only 94% capacity. 12 eggs. Not 11 and a half eggs, not 10 eggs, but 12 eggs. See, this is a brand new battery. When we do business, imagine you come to me and you buy an apple, but I give you only a 94% apple because I took a freaking bite out of it. Would that be a fair deal? So capitalism, what does capitalism give us? Capitalism gives us the highest profit for the least amount of equity, of investment. So you're not going to get better quality from capitalism. Capitalism can promise you two things: a lower price and a product that will not last. Why? It's because it's obvious why. They can't spend more than what they're charging. And now what does say a non-capitalist country do? Well, I lived in San Diego for a while, and I can tell you that Americans are all too happy to go down to Mexico, Tijuana, to enjoy their health care. Their dentists and their doctors apparently take so much pride in their work that they're not only cheaper, but they take pride in their work that people are coming from other countries to trust them to do things in their body or with their teeth or whatever. And I'm not saying Mexico's not a capitalist place. I'm just saying anything that is set next to America is less capitalist than America. There's no more capitalized country than America. If I'm wrong in that, please do tell me what is this other country. I would like to know, since I believe we kind of born the whole idea of capitalism, or at least enacted it to the whole society and forced it through their programming, their loudspeaker of limited programming, with 2 players at the monopoly board: Best Buy and Walmart, Burger King and McDonald's, Republican and Democrat, Macintosh and Microsoft, and the rest of the world is a tolerated shelf life of 1 year. So what do we have here? A sad situation. Now, if I had to buy something, that means I took the time to get on the net to locate a vendor that has this something. In a capitalist state, I automatically am drawn to the lowest price. Why? Because we're broke. USDebtClock.org. We are $21 trillion in debt. and some say it's much more than what they're actually revealing to us. 21 trillion in debt. You don't go spending more when you have nothing. We're 21 trillion in debt, and someone just sent me an email saying, "Oh my God, Trump is stopping solar panels from coming in from China. Oh my God." Well, when your wallet is empty, you don't go out buying. You don't keep going in that direction. We've gone in that direction beyond our pockets being empty to losing our surplus to still pursuing to spend into oblivion a $21 trillion debt. That's what America's sitting at right now. We are such a slow dog to react that it took this many years, since 9/11, this many years to go from a surplus to a $21 trillion debt. In 2007, I wrote a piece that's still on the net to this day that states, "Oh my God, we're 7 trillion in debt." That was 2007. Nobody listened to me then. Nobody is listening now, but I don't give a damn because that's between God and the rest of the world. Anyway, so enough of the Whore of the Babylon. So here we are. I've got 3 power supplies I spent money for. I took the time to invest to find out who's got a vendor. I found that vendor. I gave them my money. I went to the store and bought, let's say, a 4-pack, okay? I bought a 4-pack. But out of the 4-pack, I have to send 2 back because they're defective. One is the battery and one is the power supply. So 2 things have to be sent back. Now, here's the thing that capitalism offers. It offers you this: the illusion of a deal. And furthermore, even for those 2 that still work of the power supplies, who's to say in a week another one's not going to fail? It's a numbers game. They're playing that you're going to die, forget you have a warranty, get arrested, sell the unit, lose the power supply, any number of variables. And so farming out bad products is just, that is the way to capitalism. That's the only way. When you go to work for an employer, for instance, when that employer seeks to give you a raise, if you can come up with, of course, more profit for the company, more profit for the employer, you're going to do your damn best. Because why? Because you have your family to look out for. So you're working hard to make sure that your company is going to make a profit. That's just doing the best that you can do. You know, Hitler's army and every other person after that has always done that. We all have done the best we can do. However, when the bigger picture shows that we are partaking in a scenario that's actually the demise of our own family tree, 21 trillion in debt we are. And so we get this kind of stuff that comes and delivered, and you know, not with better products. No. You can't put better products in a capitalist state. You can't. It's not possible. Because money is involved. I mean, money is the focus. It's all about profit. I'm sorry, not just money. Profit. Profit is the focus. Profit, whether it's position, whether it's status, whether it's favor, whether it's cash, whether it's, barter, whatever reason or whatever repayment there is, profit is king in a capitalist state. So you're not going to get better products from a capitalist state. You have a better chance of going to somewhere where America's not buying from because we can't afford to. We're not getting our stuff from Germany or Sweden. We're not getting our stuff from countries that are specializing in the stuff. We don't even get our stuff from Japan anymore. They have to go through China. Why? For instance, if you go to eBay or Amazon, how is it that we don't see Lithuania, their products? How is it that we don't see Russia's products? How is it that we don't see whatever business is shaking the hand, whatever country is shaking the hand of the polity or the CEOs of the corporations like Amazon, like eBay, like lobbyists bringing bagfuls of money, curtailing the better ethics of those decision makers that lord over us and tell us to donate our kids to their wars and our money to their causes. China. We don't see American stuff as much as we see Chinese stuff, huh? We don't get to even see it. We can't even. The point is, how is it we don't see the rest of the world, man? You know? Why can't we see Bulgaria's stuff? Or the stuff from Netherlands? Why is it only Chinese? Nobody bothers to ask that question, but nobody thinks it's important. See, if you don't see the bigger picture, there's no reason to think that. Look at if your nose is ground into a tree, for instance, so fucking tightly that you can't see the forest fire that's right behind that tree. Hey, I just wanted to do this video to show that the battery and the charger that I bought is not working. For instance, this is the battery. If you remember, the first moment that I got that battery, I measured it at 94 point something percent. That means it wasn't 100% battery. So I decided to, well, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and I'll drain the battery all the way down until it won't stay started anymore. Oh, it's still saying a 94% battery. But look, it's not charging anymore. And this is the second of the same vendor's charge controllers. It says state is empty. Usually it'll have the thing and it'll say charging or not charging. This one just says empty. Wow. In any event, I couldn't use this first charger by the vendor because it's defective. And that's this one right here. See, the other two I didn't unwind. This is the only one that I unwound, and it just happens to be the first one. So this one is not working. It never worked. Now it looks like, geez, maybe I only have one that works. And a battery that only measures 94%. That is not a 100% battery. And 1 out of 3 chargers working is not a good deal. Let me try this one. Well, this charger looks better. At least it shows it's charging. The other one only had a little red X. Let's go see the state of that battery. Yeah, see? And it says the state is charging. Whereas the other one doesn't work at all. And then the one after that one just says empty. But it's still just a 94% battery, so that is not going to be a good deal. And it looks like I only have one charger that works out of all these chargers. That doesn't seem fair. Gee whiz. Not fair. Not fair at all. Well, I better get a printer because I guess I gotta do an RMA.